Hi, I'm Chad Barnes for Ohio University Libraries. This quarter I was unable to meet with the regional business cluster, so hopefully this video will give them an idea of some of the resources that I would have talked about in class and give them an understanding of some of the things that I would push them to use if I were doing this sort of project myself. So this video is going to cover probably about 10 minutes worth of content, looking at different videos and from different angles as far as how you might use those in your own business research. So hopefully it helps you. American FactFinder is a great place to go for basic demographic information. So if we go in here and put in Athens and change this to Ohio, we get basic census information presented in a pretty easy to digest format. So we'll do Athens City, Ohio. And depending on your location, you may or may not have the community survey estimates there. So here we have social characteristics, economic characteristics, housing characteristics, things like that. So if you want to see more of that, just click on Show More. And there's all kinds of demographic information that you can use for your purposes in trying to figure out who's going to buy your product, who's going to be your customer at your business, that sort of thing. So a great place to look for basic demographic information for your area. Ohio County Profiles takes some of the census information in addition to some other information and gets you more information down to the local level. And so if we go to the map and just click on the map that you're interested in, we'll just choose Hocking County. It'll open up the profile in PDF format. And so here we have all kinds of information. These get updated about every couple of years or so. And so here we have taxes, land use, largest area, a nice little map here in the front. Total population, population by age, educational attainment. Once again, nice little concise 5-page format for every single county in Ohio. So really good way to get basic information, travel time to work, amount spent on housing, annual income, all kinds of good stuff like that. So education rates, things like that. So great resource for, once again, for demographic information for your area. The economic census is another place to get really good statistics information for a particular industry. So here I've actually done a search for dry cleaning, and we'll click go there. And you want to find the appropriate NAICS code, and here we have dry cleaning and laundry services. I'll click that code there, and that will take us to all kinds of statistics for that industry. So employment statistics, sales, all kinds of good stuff there. We could spend forever looking at the economic census, but it's a great place to look for basic industry statistics and information like that. The Ohio section of America's newspapers is also a great place to get information about your industry, and we are searching inside all of these newspapers in Ohio. So what we'll do is we'll go up here, and I'm just going to search dry cleaners again. But rather than search all text, I want to look for articles with the lead or first paragraph. Okay, so that's going to be the top of the article. We'll do a search, and this will bring up our articles here. Dry cleaners to open in Liberty Township, things like that. So customers so required for dry clean delivery man. You see where it's pulling our search terms there. So a good place to get information. This is a short article here, but good basic information about maybe dry cleaners that are opening or going out of business or things like that. So a good way to get information on your local area. The Encyclopedia of American Industries is a good basic resource for kind of historical information about your industry. It'll tell you a little bit about where your industry came from, how it got to where it is today. It's not really good for an in-depth analysis of current trends, but it is good for understanding a little bit more about your industry. So if we just do dry cleaners here, this will bring up, we want laundries and dry cleaning, coin operated. Let's see here, dry cleaning plants. We could choose any one of these. I'll just do laundries and dry cleaning there. And this gives you a basic snapshot of the industry, things like that, and other information about where you might want to look at other information for that industry. In this case, dry cleaning didn't give us a whole lot, but your industry may give you a lot more information for you there. Typically, there are 3 or 4 pages written for each industry. In this case, dry cleaning is a little bit limited. So Business Source Complete, for lack of a better analogy, is a great place to look for information. And I often call it the Google of business research because the odds are it's going to have something on your topic. So I search dry cleaning here, and I get over 3,000 results there. Okay, things from like Entrepreneur Magazine to Hazardous Waste Consultant publication to the Journal of Public Administration Research. Now, what I want to look for when I'm doing an industry analysis are these things called trade publications. So we click trade publications and go and click update. It's going to take us from 3,000 down to 2,800. And you'll notice in some of these, they come up with publications like American Dry Cleaner. Okay, so what we're going to do is actually click on an article and then click on American Dry Cleaner here. And then we can go in and say, I want to search within this publication, or we can browse by issue if we wanted to. So let's go in and search within this publication. And maybe you're interested in how the recession or the economy has impacted the business. So we'll do recession or economy, do search. And this will bring up articles that talk about the recession or economy just in American Dry Cleaners. It's a great way to get top information on your topic from a specific publication that covers your industry. LexisNexis is a really good place to get industry news, and what I would suggest once you get here is click on Power Search and actually go in and choose your industry you're looking for. So we're actually going to click Industry, and that will bring up a search box, and I'm just going to click on Find, and we will search for dry cleaning. Select your industry there, click OK, and it's going to put it right here for us. Now I have to go down and actually select a source, otherwise it's not going to work. So I'm just going to select Industry News Publications. And once that's good, we can actually go in and add search terms here if we wanted to. I'm actually just going to click search, but you can add whatever kind of terms there you want to. Outlook, recession, trends, chemicals, environmental issues, whatever kind of stuff you want to do there. Click search, and it's going to tell us it's going to retrieve more than 3,000 results. That's fine. We'll just retrieve our results there. And it's only going to display up to 1,000 results. But here's the kind of articles that it comes up with. And we can limit down the left-hand side over here by subject, by company, by industry, by geography. If we wanted to, we go back on the previous screen, limit to Ohio if we want to do that. So it's just a good way to get good newspaper articles on your industry from a variety of resources. You can also use LexisNexis to create a list of companies. Let's say you want to create a list of potential competitors to your company. To do that, you're going to go under Companies, and we're going to go to Dossier, Create a Company List. And this is going to allow us to create a list based upon our criteria. So I'm actually going to go in and do a NAICS lookup to find the code for dry cleaners. So I'm just going to go and put dry cleaners there, or dry cleaning, whatever you want to do. Just bear in mind you may have to search multiple times to get different things. And it pulls up those for us there. And I'm actually going to grab that one there too and click OK. I'm going to put those NAICS codes in there for us. I'm going to go down our geographic information, do United States. If you wanted to, you could do a zip code. You can do a city, whatever you want to do. I'm just going to choose Ohio here and do Create. And this is going to go and find us all the dry cleaners in this database. Not necessarily all the dry cleaners, period, but all the dry cleaners in this database, 1,630. And we can go and click Next to customize our list and tell it what kind of information we want. We can go in and click on other kind of stuff. Now these are going to be privately held companies for the most part, so you're not going to get a whole lot of financial information, but it will give you a good idea as far as what companies are available. And click Update Company List. And once this does its thing, it'll give us a nice list of companies that we could potentially sort by zip code, by sales if it's available, things like that. So nice size list of companies. It's going to take a little while to churn through 1,630, but once it does, we'll have good information to look at there. And after some time of going through all the records, it pulls up a list of companies. And if we wanted to, we can actually click on one of the companies to find more information. Probably because most of these are private, not much more information that's available here, but you may have estimated sales, contact information, things like that that would be available to you as well. So once again, it's a great way to get an idea as far as potential competitors or maybe even customers who might be calling on your business. Hopefully this video gives you a good understanding of how to use some of the resources I mentioned in the video. And if you need some more help, look for the contact link on the business blog to look for different ways to get a hold of me. I'll be glad to help you in whatever way I can. Good luck with research and take care.